What's going on, Wild Brothers? Oh, my face is dark. There we go. Better. Coming to you today, April 16th. I noticed after looking over my recent videos, that I'm pretty sure I start every single video with coming to you today on whatever the date is. So, I think I'm going to uphold that tradition. Yeah. So, I guess we'll kick it off with the Tim Fun Fact of the Day. Tim is actually a semi-pro roller derbyist. I don't even know how that happened. But just in case you guys didn't notice, I'm home, by the way, just to give you a heads up. My class got canceled tomorrow, so I came home tonight. But I'm going to the beach tomorrow, so we probably won't get to see each other. I mean, unless you want to hang out Monday for an hour before we go back. But, what did I want to talk about today? I don't know what I want to talk about today. I know what I want to call this. Oh, that's what I want to talk about today. I wanted to talk about the American dream and whether, a man can really make himself if he wants to. Do you guys think the American dream is real? I don't know. It certainly seems possible. Uh, Definitely America has the setup for, um, and like with the, it has the setup for it. I don't know. I'm so tired. I can't think and or talk straight. So pardon the sloppiness of this video. But I feel like America is pretty cool, and I dig it. Hopefully, the NSA lords are happy with me. Um, I don't know. I do feel like there are times when it is impossible for a person to pull themselves up by their bootstraps, and like if they want to make $1 million, they can't make $1 million. I feel like sometimes that happens because of the government. But at the same time, I feel like the government steps in for good reason. I think that oftentimes if you're gonna make free money or gonna make a ton of money, it's often at the expense of a ton of other people, and that's not good. That's not just. The government's there to sort of be like, hey, what you're doing is super unethical. And so I think for the most part, when people, sometimes, not for the most part, but sometimes the government steps in and kills the American dream. And I think it's for good reason. It's so that everyone has an equal opportunity, not just the big players who already have a lot of money and want a lot more. But for the most part, I think the American dream is alive and well. You know, the government also makes it makes it possible for people to live the American dream, not just squelch the rich's bigger American dream. Um, through loans and stuff like that. I feel like I'm just gonna ramble on for a while. So today I was in my one class, and this guy came and was talking about the 2007, 2008, I don't remember, one of those years, financial crisis. And we really dove into what caused it and what happened, and it was really interesting. And then somebody was somehow we got on the topic of student loans and stuff, and I feel like after that discussion, after we just had the 2008 financial crisis discussion, it sort of was dawned on me that's sort of we're headed towards another bubble. I feel with student loans and because it is significantly easier to get student loans, and whoa, my computer just went black. Hopefully it's still recording. But like, it is significantly easier to get student loans and stuff now. Um, but I feel like something that is taught to like kids these days that may like I don't know. I'm not claiming to have done any research. I'm just talking on my ass right now. But like people say like if you go to college or something like you'll definitely get like a good job that pays well. But that's not I don't feel like that's necessarily true. I feel like if you go to college and like you get a good education and you're willing to work hard, uh, then yeah, that's probably true. But if like there's no when banks make out like give out student loans, there's no like telling whether or not a kid's gonna be willing to work hard in the workforce and like actually pull his own weight. Um, so like I don't know. I feel like we could be headed towards another bubble because we're giving out all these loans to students who may not be able and are willing to work hard enough to get the money to pay them back, and then like it's gonna be like a whole nother financial crisis, which wouldn't be good. I don't know. I'm not an economist. I'm not a financier of sorts. I'm just a kid in a business 110 class who has some thoughts. BT Dubs, I feel like I'm gonna name this. I've already decided I'm gonna name this video literature as a test. Um, so yeah. Hope all's well with you guys. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow. I don't know. Hopefully that'd be nice. But yeah, later, wild bars.